to get on there. Hi! Oh my gosh. Hey, guys. Oh my God. Good to see you. Sassy Satcha and Michael and Dana and Keith. Oh my God. You guys, hi. Happy Friday. We're here. It's crazy. Oof. Gosh, it's crazy, you guys. Laugh out loud. You look good. Thanks. I got rid of the bangs for a second, guys. Remember I told you last week, I was like, I have to because they were really dark. They were scaring me. They're a little bit too dark. And I can't see my hairdresser forever. I'm going crazy. God bless. Michael, what's up? Miss Pretty Nanny, you guys, you're making me blush. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. Thanks. Martin Chan, I miss you guys. I miss you all so much. It's crazy to not... The Grinch, guys. It's the Grinch. T's gonna pop on here any second. It's crazy. Crazy times, guys. Happy 3rd and 4th of July. Woohoo! That's right. Did everyone decorate? I don't know why I said decorate. Any second, Taryn Arnold.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday!
Hi!
You look beautiful.
Thank you. So do you.
Oh, I love your place. You guys teasing a new place.
Yes.
I love that brick wall.
Thank you.
So cool. I love it.
Thanks.
You look gorgeous. Look at your hair and your jewels. I forgot mine today. You look great. What I love, is there a jewel in your hair?
Yeah.
So pretty. Oh, Scarlett's going to love that.
Thanks.
So pretty. How you doing, T?
I'm great. I have no complaints.
Oh, God, I love that. See, guys, T, you guys is the most positive person. Hold on. The volume here. I was telling Taryn yesterday that my kids were making fun of me. Scarlett was like, yeah, we know you're positive. Yeah. So not everybody appreciates my positivity, guys, like you guys do. But everybody, happy Friday. We are back. We are not going anywhere. Nice earrings. See, you're getting compliments. When are you going to do that nose ring, T?
You told me not to.
Do it. I think you got to do it. Did you put the fake one in to mess around first?
No, not yet.
Put the fake one in and like wear it for a week.
Okay. I'm going to try it.
Just try it. You live once. Who cares? You know?
Okay.
It's like, what did I say? It was the scar, right? I said I was nervous about the scar.
I felt the same way, though. I just don't want that hole, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if you just wear it forever and you won't have a scar? No, you're afraid.
You want us to be old without it?
That's when I'm going to get it. You know, like I'll be 65 and like, let's do it. Totally embarrass my kids. They're like, we don't like you. You should do it. Try the fake one.
Okay.
Who thinks Taryn should do the nose ring? A fake one. A fake one. Guys, heart it up. Heart it up. Fake
I will. Oh.
With that lovely dress. Thanks. It's so fun to dress up. It is so hot. Oh, my
I have
God.
on a dress because of you today. I thought I'd wear a dress for you.
You did? You're wearing a dress?
Yeah.
Let me see. Do I know this dress? You're like, no, I'm not. It's cute. Oh, cute. I love that dress. So beautiful. You look great.
Thanks. You know I hate dresses.
He looks so good in dresses. You look so good in dresses, though. You look so beautiful. I mean, in anything you wear. But I think dresses are just fun for the... I always wear a dress, huh? I always wear a dress.
Yes, but you look so good wearing dresses.
Well, remember, sometimes I was using jeans. I did that for a little while.
Yeah, I feel like we both wore jeans for like a year straight.
We did.
We did.
Like sweaters and jeans.
Yes.
But I love that dress. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Are you going to Palm Springs it or what?
Yeah.
Guys, swimming in the pool. He's getting out of here for the 4th of July.
Yes.
Thank
God.
I was going to go to the beach, but it's all closed.
But you still have the view, no?
The kids will be like, let's go in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Can't even go out on it. But we have this great pool, guys. There we are. Yes. Pool
They love
You can
it.
see lots of fireworks from this view, which is great. Got lots of fireworks. We could see from
I
over
would
there.
just lay out on your deck like.
That's what I'm gonna do. See, they have just like I think like 8 shows. It's great. It's so nice. Like you could just see. And now I think they've canceled a lot of shows. So you know, whatever you can see, we probably will be able to see from here. But like the beach, they canceled all that.
Oh wow.
I know, it's crazy. This plane sounds like it's too close. So yay, everybody! Everybody, we're so excited to be here. We love Friday. You guys are our best, our favorite. We feel so alive. I love all your comments. Thanks for tuning in and saying all this nice stuff about us. And let's talk a little bit about some of our jobs. Okay, a couple jobs you've been posting on here. We're waiting for some people to send back our NDAs. So send back your NDA if you hit us up. We need to get you the script and we need to put that forward. But yeah, we post all of our jobs on LA Casting, like you guys know. Hi, we're waving everyone. Hi, Donna. Hi, Dan. Oh my gosh. Ainsley. But yeah, make sure that if you submitted on one of our jobs that we just posted up here and we asked for an NDA, to get that back to us immediately. We're about to close that job out and you won't get seen if you don't send it. So we need that NDA to get you the script, and then we can send you the script and then we can submit you. But you both look stunning. You're so sweet, Talk Tam. Thanks. I follow Talk Tam and you're a hottie patati. But yeah, just to be fast. I was just talking to Jen about this. You guys have to be really fast when things come in with your auditions. You know, because I think that there's going to be so many going out that you're not going to get seen if you don't act fast. Don't you think, T?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. How many, like, for example, for Casey's job, you guys got a lot.
Right. Yeah, I think the faster you can get it in and get it done is the best, because by the time it's 5 o'clock when it's supposed to be due, we already have at least 100. So or more.
At least. In this job, there's so many. And it's so funny because, like, one job I remember, we were like, why wasn't more, right?
Yeah.
I think that people are going to start to put out more auditions, and the faster you can get it back, the better. I think just be ready. You know, get dressed, get your makeup on, move fast. These jobs are moving really, really fast. So.
And the one thing I noticed in my tapes, the most anyway, is that at least 50% of the people that submitted their tape did not have a slate. At least 50%.
50%?
Yes.
Ooh, guys, you got a slate?
Yes.
What did you do? Did you have to tell all those people to reslate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Donna and Mandy, did you have the same idea, the same problem? I said as long as there was a slate. Oof, that's a lot. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, you don't slate your name. We don't know who you are. And so when we submit, yeah, you gotta slate your name. We like it at the top.
A lot of people do it right to the action. Like,
really?
Right to the action. Yeah.
Wow. No, you can't do that, guys, because people, again, we will do the we'll go back and do that, but some people might get irritated and not go back. So always slate your name. Hi, Italian actor. Someone from Italy said hi. Hi. What's your name? Paolo Attori. You know, I'm from Italy. Well, my dad is, and so my last name is Baglione. I think I said that bad, but I just figured
it. You said that nice. It was all pretty.
Baglione.
Nice.
I'm like, I would never say that as my real name, so I always say Buglioni. I make it very Long Island. But yeah, guys, slate your names. You'll get lost, and also it's easier for us, don't you think? Like if you don't say the name and you don't label it, we don't know who the heck you are.
Yeah.
Right. You got to get really good about the self-tapes, guys. It's not going away. Not for a really long time.
Right.
Ladies, you look beautiful. Girl, everyone, thank you. We're going to come on here. You feel better. Janice says, Taryn, I love your hair. It does look so good.
Thank you.
And you're glowing.
Thanks.
Your makeup is good. But yeah, you guys, you got to get really good at self-tapes. I am revamping my website. I've already started doing some changes if you go on there. But I'm going to get you, I know a lot of you have been asking for the equipment. So my husband is going to help me put all that up on my site this weekend. And then this way you guys can like know, here's the package to get if you're going to go, you know, if you don't want to spend a lot, here's if you want to spend a little bit more, here's the premium. We'll kind of break it up for you, but get really good with your self-tapes. And a good way to do that, I know this is crazy, is just find your light in general. Like right now, like I'm going to go try to find my good light. You know, there's like, because now I'm like so blown out, right?
Ooh, yeah.
But my eyes
I like that light. I like the light. Yeah.
But you guys, I was doing it with a camera recently. Just when I took like I like to take my running pictures, and if you don't, you could really shoot in a light that makes you look not right. So really find your light now. Get your camera and just start messing with it. You know, like even when you just start to move, it really changes what it is. Yeah, this makes my eyes pop much better.
Mm-hmm.
But find your light, guys. You got to find your light. I think that's the biggest thing. And get it, like literally, because I know a lot of self-tapes now are just on your your camera phone. So just use your camera phone. Yeah, sometimes when I move this way, by the way, it cuts out. So tell me if it cuts out.
Okay.
But find your light. Find your right light. You know, I think that, T, are you using your ring light?
Yeah.
Yeah, T's using her ring light. T always looks, you know, so dynamite and good with her light. Use your light. See?
But I also have to position it as well to make sure that it's like away from the light. Like I still have to play with it.
You have to play with it. Yeah, you see? So I look totally different. I pop so much better that way, right?
Yeah.
So find your own lights just with your camera. You can take pictures, send it to a friend. Say, hey, which one looks better? But definitely find your light with your camera now because you're going to be filming for a long time, guys, a long time. I would like to say that we would be back in the studio full time, but we're not going to be for a long time. That's the reality. So, yeah, just really get ready for that. I think that sharpen those up, be ready to go. I know that it's the quarantine and now I'm just going to be like positive Dina and positive Taryn. You got to get up early, get up in a good, like not early, like 4 a.m. like I used to, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
but get up at enough time to feel awake and alive. And so when those auditions come in, you're running back fast to us. Like, for example, I was on my run this morning, called Jana to go through to find some other people for one of our campaigns that we're working on. And I called to start to instant message and on Instagram people. And the people, you know who you are. Some of you are right here. I know. I think Jessica. I said hi to Jessica. Pretty, April, a couple people that I knew off the top of my head that instantly said, yes, give me a minute, give me an hour and I got it back to you. That's what you need to be. That's why those people are working a lot. You have got to move fast. I think that's also why we work fast. We work a lot as a casting team. We work fast. We when something comes in, we don't think about it. We're like, great, cool, boom, in. Like, and when the links are out, the links are done. You know, there used to be a time where we used to say like links would be within an hour or 2 hours. T pops those links out within 5 minutes. She's like, hang on, let me get you the links. People like speed. We're in an industry that you need to be fast. So if we send you something, just be ready and fast to do it. If you get an audition, literally, guys, again, I'm going to say it again 100 times, get that makeup on because we do wake up. Like today, Jana had 200 auditions in her inbox today.
Wow.
And she already put 200 up and the job was closed at 5 p.m. So again, those, I don't know if we'll get through all those 200 to put up. So it's like you have to be fast. So that's my best advice right now is speed. Make sure you look really good. Actually, the tapes are looking good, right, T?
Yeah. It wasn't about like the quality. Everybody had their light good. Everything was great. Everybody just was forgetting those links.
Yeah.
Somebody I noticed just asked in here, do you want us to hold up a paper with our name?
Yep.
Don't want that.
No, I think some people do want you to do that. We're like very clean and mechanical. I mean, I think that's what's also been hard for us in the quarantine. You know, we like everything to be very military style. We like, so I think we've been like, it's not looking perfect. Me and T are so anal about that. It's like, but yeah, no papers for us, but just read the directions. Some casting companies might want paper. Somebody just who asked that question? Have people asked you to do paper? Let us know. But for us, we don't need paper. I think for print, people do a lot of paper. I think print, right? Whenever we do print, we do paper because of the way they upload it. We don't need that to upload it. We already have your name, and the way we present it is very different. Slate shows personality. Exactly. You got to have a good slate. You got to have something really fun. Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Dina Bouillon. T, what's your slate?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Taryn Arnold.
See, you got flavor. You have to just have fun and that is your, and also for voiceovers though, let's talk about that for a second because we're doing a voiceover right now. It's pretty different. It's just like Dina Bouillon. It's pretty tight, strong, boom, you want to hear. Also, slate, if you're doing VO, slate like you're going to read it. So if it's a deep piece, you don't want to be like, Dina Bouillon. And then on Friday night, they went. Because this sounds crazy. You sound crazy. Right?
Yes.
But slate as you are. So if it's like Dina Bouillon, and then you're like, on Friday night, blah, 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 or whatever, wherever you're going to put your pitch. Because I know all commercial VO is different. But sound like that, because I have to be honest, I fly through checking VOs before submitting them to my clients. I fly through it, and I can pretty much tell within the first 3 seconds if your sound is right for what I'm looking for. So that slates everything. Is your iPhone memo good enough quality for a VO audition? I don't know. If you have an iPhone 10 or 11, I bet you could. The only thing is you need to be able to source connect or ISDN. And so that's the trick, Michelle. Someone had asked, is your iPhone memo good enough quality for a VO audition? You got to be able to source connect or use ISDN. So just make sure you have the equipment to do that, because a lot of times even agents and clients are not going into studios. They're not doing that. So yeah. The slate is just like the Disney Channel greeting they used to do. Hilarious. Thanks. Got to be bright and cheery or deep and dark, whatever this piece is. Someone said, sometimes I get an urge, Tiffany, to make a joke during a slate. I heard it's not good to joke during that. Thoughts? Yeah, although I love a good joke. Unless it's really good, Tiffany. You got it. Is it like a really good joke? Don't you think, T?
Yeah.
Like, who's that girl that always makes us laugh?
What'd you say?
Who's that girl that always makes us laugh? We were like, I think she's friends with like Morgan.
Oh, yeah. What is
or Noelle. Name? Best friends with Noelle.
Is it Amanda? No.
I don't know, but she's fun.
Yeah.
She is funny in the slate, right?
Yeah, it's not because that's just her. Like, you know, she just is one of those people that can be fast and like say, you know, she reads the room.
Yeah, Miranda too. Miranda Russo.
Yeah,
he's really funny. In her slate, you know, some people like, yeah, if it's your thing, add it. But if it's not, I think just nice and clean, you know. Especially during a voiceover, make it clean. You don't even have to say, hi, my name is. I think you can just say Taryn Arnold in a voiceover. Just say your name.
Yeah, unless it's like, I know my guy, what's his name? He always says, when I ask him if he's willing to shave, he says, it's hair. It will grow back. Or something like that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that guy that was like, nope? I was like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Stone Casting asks for paper. Stuart Stone? I guess Stuart Stone Casting. Some people want paper. Maybe it's easy for them to upload, because right now we're all doing our own system for uploading. We use LA Casting, but I know Casting Networks, Actors Access has something. All the companies have something different, but for us, we don't need the paper. So when you audition for DB Casting, please don't use the paper. In fact, we'll ask you to redo it, just because we like it very military-like. Speed Queens. Someone called us Speed Queens. Olivia, thank you. Do you cast models or mainly actors? No, we cast models and actors. Both 50-50. We love everybody. Yeah, no, it's always, and we also put the posting out to everyone, to actors, agents, managers, everybody. So if you don't have an agent or a manager, don't get discouraged. Just get it on LA Casting and you will see everything that we get that comes in our lap. Unless something's moving really faster in the quarantine, and they just change a role or something, we've kind of tended to like just, if if we know somebody offhand. But everything you'll see, we love models, actors, dancers, real people. We cast everything. We are literally working on all of those things right now where we're casting, and that's always so. Yeah. I know I have some models that say like, "Hey, I don't like to do dialogue." Just be honest. If it's a big dialogue piece and you don't want to do it, pass. But because some people just don't want to do it, but because they like more print, more not camera. And we do print. We don't do a ton of print. We do it, but we don't do a ton. So, but that being said, we still call in models for our regular, you know, video OCP stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone loves your hair. Look at everyone says it is on point, Taryn.
Thank you.
You look so good. How's the studio been? Olivia says. So we opened the studio, as you guys know, on June 12th. It was fabulous. We all social distance. It was a bummer to not hug my Taryn and my Mandy. It was very weird to not hug you guys. That is so. We're used to hugging like 10 times a day. We're like always like holding and hugging. That was weird. And also, like, I think being cooped in a lot, I lose my social skills a little bit. Did you? I feel like I was like, did I say anything weird? But it was great. Everyone listened. Most people listened. And whoever didn't listen, we contacted their agents and we said, COVID-19, we want to keep all of you safe. We want to keep us safe. And so we're really strict with the rules. You have to wear a mask. No ifs, ands, or buts to get in the building. Certainly in our studio, got to use a lot of Purell, can't touch anything. We kind of walk you through everything. There's nobody in the lobby. Usually it's pretty empty. So yeah, it's different. It was great being in there though. It was good, right, T, seeing everybody?
Oh my God, it felt so good to see you in person. I was kind of in shock.
Right?
To see everybody coming in and listening, and it was good.
And probably just being able to do your job. Like, this is what you do. You work actors.
Yeah.
I think I've seen T get a little bit frustrated through the, like, self-tape thing of, like, oh, if they were here, I could get them to the level, you know? I think most of you know this, but T will work somebody 18, 20 times to get the right thing. And Mandy, too. I mean, we work everybody, and myself, we will work you. So self-tapes, it's hard. We still do it. We still do a lot of adjusting. As we go, but it's not the same. But we loved being open, and we're still open, sort of. The world is on lockdown again, if you guys haven't heard. I know. I'm trying not to lose my mind. I just drank 2 Moscow Mules last night. I was like, this will loosen it up, guys.
And you still got up and ran, see?
I did. I still got up and I ran 4 miles. Although, like, I don't really, as you guys know, during quarantine, I was like, I'm not going to drink. So now if I have one, I'm like, I'm dead. Dead. I'm like, I lost my tolerance. So when we go out, when we finally get to go out, oof.
Yeah, help us.
Help us.
I can't wait, though.
Oh, my God. It's going to be so fun and crazy. Yeah. Someone should document that.
Get ready, Jana.
Oh, my God. It's going to be great. Jana's like, please, I would do it now. Right, Jana? But yeah, so we're trying not to go into the office very much, even though we opened. We've decided that most of the time our callbacks will be there, unless we get shut down. But we do it very, very great. I feel really proud of us. I feel like we're not putting anyone in danger. I feel like, in fact, I'm more in danger going to the grocery store than DV casting.
Yeah.
We wipe 100 times a day. I think I was wiping every 3 minutes. I was like, over-wiping.
Spraying alcohol.
T has her bottle. She's like, spraying everything. You were spraying the computer. T was spraying. She was spraying people walking out in the room. She's like, there was a point where I literally had the bottle and I was like, give me your hands on the way out to everybody.
You did.
Oh my God, I got nervous. But so we're being really cautious. I know the other studios are as well. Courtney from Castaway Studios said she would come on one time and talk about her stuff. It's basically the same stuff we're going through. But I think they're only holding like one job at a time there. So one casting director at a time. But yeah, so the studio's been amazing. We're just slowly tapping in just because we don't want to put anyone in danger and we don't want to just be wild and just opening the doors. Everyone come on in.
I went there a couple of times last week just to like feel like, I was in there still.
Yeah.
But it was just me.
I think you need to keep going in there. Yeah. Seriously, take some video for us. Take everything. My kids were like, can we just go play in there? I'm like, sure. Let's do it.
Why not?
Why not? But yeah, I think it's great, but we're taking our time. We'll probably again always do callbacks because then we can definitely do one every 15 minutes. It's really putting us at low risk and you at low risk. So yeah, I think but it's been great. We miss it. Thank you, Rodney, for saying we look wonderful. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. Long Island. Jenny, hey, are you from Long Island? Any Zooms coming up? Yes, let's do a Zoom next week. Jana, if she's here, Jana, we'll set it up. We would love to do a Zoom next week. It got nutty this week. We are working on a couple of cuckoo fast jobs that are turning in and out. And so I'm sorry if we didn't get to Zoom yet, but we're doing one every month, and so we'll definitely. I think we should aim for that next week. Maybe Monday, because I don't feel like we're nuts Monday. No, Tuesday. She doesn't want to do it. After the weekend, she's like, no.
I'm fine to do it on Monday.
She's like, no, Tuesday.
No, I'm fine to do it on Monday.
I'm not on my game on Monday. I'm not a Monday person either. Let me see if there's any questions. Someone says, what is the best apps to edit self-tapes? I flipped you. Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're looking at your beautiful...
Hi, guys. Hi.
Oh, my God. So
it's nice, huh? It's nice today. Right off street again. So nice. Sun. It's so peaceful.
Yeah.
Literally, when you guys want to see my chair, I just sit in that chair, and then my son sits in the next one next to it. We're just like old.
He does not leave your side.
He does not leave my side. We're like old people. In fact, yesterday he put on a really handsome shirt. It was a button down, and I was like, "Do you want to go on a date? Because we're going to date." And he said, "Yes." So we hold hands and we say like, "I love you," and it's so cute. I was like, "What?" And then he was saying the poop jokes. I'm like, "All right, enough with poop." He's at the poop age, guys. We just talk about poop and penis. It's all he wants to talk about. The age, guys. What is the best apps to edit self-tapes? I don't know if there's apps to edit self-tapes. Everyone help Jake Powers out here. What are you guys? You're the one self-taping. Jake V. Powers, help him out. What's the best one?
Can he use the, what is that? iMovie?
That's what we use. That's what I use, iMovie, to edit my stuff that we put up on Instagram. We use iMovie. And that's great. I love that. It's so easy. It takes me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed I don't spit those things out faster because it takes once I'm in there, I was like, oh, that's fast. Like literally. Drag it in, save it as a file, and send.
Yeah.
iMovie app on Apple. There we go. There's an iMovie app on Apple, which is really good. I think, yeah, iMovie is really, really good. We're crazy. We're glad you enjoy our crazy energy, guys. We are glad. Someone wrote, who was it that wrote something so funny that was like, T's always laughing at Dina because she's just crazy.
Who said that?
I don't know. It was someone we know though that was like, I was like, I know I'm crazy.
Dina's hilarious.
I'm crazy, guys. I'm crazy. We just got to bring light into this crazy world, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. We got to break it. Bring the peace and happiness. Who do we email about the Zoom? db.casting@yahoo.com and write in the subject Zoom, please. db.casting@yahoo.com and write Zoom. We do Zoom meetings every month. Yeah, it's so fun, right, T?
It is fun. It's like being in the studio for me right now. I like it.
It is. It's keeping us sharp because I feel, especially when it was really slow, I was like, oh my God. We got to like direct some actors. We're not used to this.
Yeah.
Hi, Summer. We love you. Stephanie, she says, I love your energy. Thanks, guys. Thanks that we're not so crazy. What other questions? What other questions do you have? Do we have any other? Let's give some feedback on some of our any other self-tape. Any other self-tape advice? Are people labeling their names, T?
Oh, somebody said you guys are the only super fun live casting.
Talk to them. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yay, thanks.
Half and half. Some people label it, some people don't.
Some people do, some people don't. Label your self-tapes. You got to do that. Label your self-tapes, guys. Label it up. Otherwise, it's hard. It's a pain in the butt. We got to redo it. We got to relabel it. Like we said, good light. Any other feedback? Are people reading direction more? Are people shooting horizontal? I see a lot of horizontal.
Yeah, actually, at least 80% of mine were.
Great. That's a big step. So good. Horizontal, guys. Horizontal just looks better when we transfer it to LA Casting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely do horizontal. Lighting, label, roll.
Yes.
I love guys. You're crazy.
And make sure to send it WeTransfer or through a Dropbox link because we're not able to convert it if you send us a YouTube or a Vimeo. We have to have a Dropbox link or WeTransfer.
Yeah,
a lot of people were still sending the YouTubes.
Yeah, I think people were like, there was this whole debate, right? Does YouTube give you a virus? I'm gonna say yes. If you try to do the converting, not YouTube itself, but the converters. When you if you put it on YouTube and then we try to go to an outside site, we had to redo the 2 computers a week ago in our office because they were so jammed with crazy stuff. Michael said the amount of viruses that were on your computer were insane.
Yeah.
So we had to wipe the computer. It was just insane. Slate vertical, audition horizontally? No, do everything horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, what happens is when you transfer to LA Casting, it gets the little black lines on the side. I don't know what that's called. What's that called? Do you know?
I don't know, but it doesn't fill the frame when you do it vertical.
Yeah. I don't know. It does something weird to it, and it just doesn't look right. So, and it kind of squeezes your picture. Horizontal takes up the whole frame, so it's great. Go right. Horizontal, for sure. So less casting of minors? No, we've cast more kids than we ever have cast during this quarantine. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Because you, Terry.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is.
Say that.
He put it out there.
I did.
He's like, we've been casting a lot of kids, and then we had 900 kids there.
And they had to stop.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and we love kids. Don't get us wrong.
We love kids.
I have 2 kids. But it's tricky. In the office. I don't even know, to be honest, the next time a kid will go to a casting session. I'm going to guess 2 years.
2 years?
To a normal casting session.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be self-tape for a long time. So parents out there, get your videos ready because it is too hard. Every family has to bring 10 family members because you have big families in Los Angeles.
With that being said, with the kid casting, because that's the one that I was in charge of, it was great. Like kids were following instructions except for not slating, but everything else was great. I was impressed.
Great. See that, guys? Great. Keep going. That's awesome. The kids are so cute. Just let them be kids. I think we've said this to you guys before, but just let them be kids because the second you try to make them act, it just gets intense, right? T, talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's they also feel pressure when it's like you're trying to make we want to see them be themselves. Like we always tell you guys, we like you guys be yourself. So just let the kids do the same thing. Just kind of let them be them. We really just want to see their personality most of the time. So trying to make them act is not gonna get what we need.
Yeah, just kids be kids. Kids be kids. And if they talk a lot and they're quirky, they're awesome. I think you guys have my parents with kids. Our Purina spot is so good. The little girl in there, that was her first audition. Mm-hmm. And she was so dynamite. I'm sure she's still so dynamite, but really because she didn't know any better. She got in there and she was just like, didn't shut up in a great way. You know, she was just like, bop it, and my dog and my cat and this and that. And then it was like, and she was like a little adult. And there's something so great and perfect about that. Too many times kids get too trained. You know, we want the kid to be the kid in our studio. Maybe some people want more trained, but we like the kid to be the kid.
That was like I don't know, I forgot what we were just casting in the studio, but we were looking for a real brother and sister. And there was brother and sister that came in and they were just like fighting, bickering back and forth, and just being themselves. And they ended up getting it. It's like,
did they book the job?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's like that's what we want is that real energy, especially now during quarantine. Just let them be themselves. Also, you guys, it's the same for actors, not just kids, but just like be yourself. Just be yourself, and don't talk about COVID, please. On your slates, please.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it in the room. You know, that's why we don't talk about it here. It's like we all know we're stuck in. We want to be the breath of fresh air for a second. That's like outside of that. That reminds us that we have, you know, our business and our careers, and you know, and that doesn't mean that me and Taryn don't talk about the stuff off camera. But you know, in the casting room, if everybody's talking about it, it just can be draining. I think even like, you know, producers and directors, and creatives, they all want to be back in the world too. So I stopped saying it on mine because I feel like I was always doing it too. Like I'd be like, crazy world, huh? And on this one last so it's me. I'm not just telling you guys I'm the worst. I'll start every conversation with every director like, oh, how are you holding up? Poop. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it because I feel like on this last one, the girl didn't even answer me. I was like, oh, God, it's crazy, right? She's like, this job is going to be about, and I was like, oh, she's not even going there. So, yeah, I think just like bring your energy and your awesome self and your great personality there. Look at all these hearts. Love all these hearts. Heart it up, guys. I love you guys. Forcing kids into acting is like overthrowing a new engine. Over-throttling a new engine. Go slow. Childhood is very important. It's true. Just let the kids be the kids. And hey, that doesn't mean like some kids are dynamite on camera. Oh my gosh. Like some kids, I'm like, they should be actors if they're not. But like my kids, everyone's like, oh, your kids have to be in the industry. I'm like, no way. My kids are not. They're funny. They're great. They're characters. But put them on set and they would not enjoy it. They're like, you know, they'll do some stuff for my husband and then Scarlett will be like, am I done acting? I'm done, right? I'm done. You know, they don't want to do it, you know, but then there's kids that want to do it. They love it. And they're like that little kid that was farting in the room on that one audition, remember?
But he's so good. He just gets in it. And when he gets in front of the camera, he gets in it.
He's so good. There's this little kid, he kept farting in the callback. But he didn't even say excuse me, and he didn't even stop saying his lines. And he had a lot of lines, and he just kept farting. And and then the director at one point thought it was me farting. So he looked over at me, and he was like, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. And it was like, oh my God. And it was long copy. Remember, it was like 30 minutes. It was like we had him in that room 30 minutes, but it was like a full 1 minute copy. Yeah. So he was kept farting in the room, but he was genius. We should pull that tape back up for fun, just to make us laugh.
Please.
We should. Because it's in there. You hear like, It was so funny when Kevin was like, oh.
Was that the same? Never mind.
Which one were you going to say?
Nothing. You know what I was going to say. Is that the same director that I had an episode?
No, it's you. You love Kevin.
Okay.
He's an older guy, Kevin Smith.
Okay.
Backyard, okay. Remember? He's great.
I thought he probably was like, you're crazy.
Oh, that one guy.
Yeah.
Another guy. I remember too. This one kid was also farting. Now I have to talk about farts and poop. That's all my son talks about. In our voiceover session, I was casting. It was for Joseph Farm Cheese, and he kept farting too. He's like, Joseph Farm Cheese. And I was like, please stop farting. And it was in a sound booth, and they had hired me to go be like an acting coach as well. So it wasn't just like casting, I had to go in. And he was like, I can't help it. And I'm like, it is stinky in here. He would not stop. So let kids be kids. The reality is those kids that are farting and not caring are the ones that are booking.
Exactly.
So let them. My best friend in elementary school had a crush on a kid who always farted. There you go. See? Farting kids are great.
Yep.
Talk dance. Does that mean if we fart, you will like us more? Yes, I will. I think it's funny. No, it's not. Taryn says no.
No.
Oh, God. Just be yourself. Have fun. Hold on. We got a couple. Monica says, you know, I do know some people that have reached out to me, like some actors that I love, that I know that really, really book a lot, that are doing some classes. So I can pass that stuff along. That I just know that they book a lot, and they've started their own workshops, and they book like a ton, like I don't know, like a lot. So I think they would be great if you could get in their class or something and learn their tricks. And they're the two people offhand that I know. I just have to make sure with them they feel cool with me passing all this information. But they're also just like beautiful people. They're really fun, and you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
probably. But they're really fun. They're beautiful. They're smart. They are not going to hold any tricks too. They're going to really like tell you what works and how to get comfortable. I think is UCB. I heard UCB is doing some stuff online. We always say to take the big like UCB, Groundlings, IO, take those classes. I'm sure that they're doing some online stuff. Do it. I think
the more improv, the better.
More improv, the better. We said this on our last live, or in the last couple lives. 80% of our jobs are improv. 80%. I'm not even afraid to say that. So 80%. Get your improv skills ready. Be ready to be like, and that doesn't mean you have to be so funny. You just got to be ready to be on your feet. And that's what improv can teach you.
Yeah.
To think faster, Like, and if somebody says, oh, if you say, oh, I sing, and then one of my pet peeves, if somebody says, like, if I'm interviewing them and I'm like, oh, so tell me a little about yourself. And then you're like, oh, I sing. And then I'm like, oh, great, show me. And they're like, oh, I'm not ready. Be ready, right? It's like, you got to be ready. If you're going to say, oh, I break dance, be ready to jump on the floor and break dance, but yeah, I will definitely, Monica, hit me up after this, private message me, and I'll find out a couple of those guys and pass their information on. And but those guys I know have some good tricks for sure. How do we join the Zoom? db.casting@yahoo.com. db.casting. How do we begin? What is the first step? Lauren, do you mean in your career? Lauren, how do you begin? What is the first step of like getting out there? Explain more. Or do you mean like self-tapes? Are you confused, Taryn?
Yes.
Okay, Lauren, explain more. I love all these hearts. Love you guys. How is the industry looking for kids? Look at everyone's nervous about their kids. I love it. Rumor has it slow down. It is not slowing down. First of all, here's my theory too. They say like COVID doesn't really hit kids under 12 right now. They're not finding evidence, right? That it's not really, kids are not. So I feel like my thought is I bet there's going to be more kids because you're not going to have as much danger in that. And you have a lot of kids sitting at home doing nothing. And we need to buy. I bought my kids more things than I have ever bought them during this quarantine. And I don't usually do that. I save like for Santa and the Easter Bunny. But now I'm like, let's go do curbside, kids. We get in the car, like pick up something from Target. And we'll get in the back or Amazon. Like I'm buying because my kids they need stuff to stimulate them and keep them excited. So I think I feel personally kids advertising is going to blow up. What do you think, T?
Yeah, definitely. I think that we're going to see a lot more kids, like a lot, within the next 6 months, I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's going to be nuts. So kids, get ready. And parents, be ready to audition with your kids because I can tell you we really want that. We want to be able to hire both of you so that we don't have to put anybody at risk and do the 6 feet apart. And so I've been pushing as well for like, sure, let's see mom that can play mom with a kid that maybe we could put together, but let's also see kid with mom that is their real mom. So that we can have them hug and kiss and whatever and not have to worry about spreading COVID. So moms and dads, brush up on your acting skills. We need you. And it's fun. Some of again, the more raw you are, sometimes it's perfect. It's better. Don't you think, T?
Yeah, I think that's where the magic is, because we get to see how you guys interact as mom and daughter or mom and son. I think that's just being yourselves is great.
Yeah, I agree. Any tips for getting in the room more, T?
For getting in the room more? Well,
yeah.
We're not really in the room right now, but
we're not in the room, guys.
More self-tapes, maybe? Submitting. I would just, if you're on LA Casting, I would just submit to everything that you fit for, because right now that's all the time you have is to just be submitting. As soon as you wake up in the morning, that's what I would be doing, submitting on everything.
Exactly. Submit. Follow these lives. Do you guys see other casting companies still doing a lot of lives, or has that died down? Do you guys still see that? Hit us up. Let us know. Do you guys still see more lives? Because if you do, I think you should follow those. Listen, get in, talk on them. Learn some tricks, learn about their office. I think that's just a good, so many of you I know through here. Really, T, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, now that we're doing this and then prepping and looking at self-tapes, I'm like, oh, yeah, I think it's a really good way to get us to continue to remember you is following up with people, really. That's like the best thing you could do right now.
Yeah, just follow up, be engaged. Some people know me like on my personal page or like will talk to me about my kid, like if they have a kid. Dana, I know Dana Chapman's on here. She always tunes in. I feel like I know her forever, and it's really through Instagram. She'll like post something funny about her kid, or we'll say something back and forth. And so we really know each other through there. A lot of people that I follow, I feel like I just see so much of that. What are you reading? Are you reading something that I read too? What's happening? No lives have died. What's happening? What's going on here? What did I miss?
I was trying to see if they responded to the live question, if other people were doing live still.
Oh, no lives have died. I thought you meant live like dead. I was like, no, let's not talk about dead people.
Oh, no.
I was like, guys, we're getting so serious here. No lives have died. No, lives have died. Interesting, huh? That stinks. Well,
that's what I was trying to see.
What's that?
I was trying to see, like, interesting to see.
But it's I figured it would slow down, but yeah, I still think keeping it's like T said, submit on anything and everything. Keep your social media really fun and active. I'm telling you, I tune into you guys. I see a love story right now. It's just heavy, and we try to we give a lot to everyone. So sometimes we just want to get on here and just make someone make us laugh a little bit. So yeah, that's what I think. I think keep up with your social media. This is your opportunity, guys. Everybody, we said this before, we'll say it again, is stuck inside. This is the time to do your piece and your project you've always wanted to do. People are going to watch it because...
Yeah, staying creative and just doing things that you like in your mind, you feel like you probably never would do or never could do. Now is the time to do it. You have all the time in the world to just create. Whether people like it or not, just do it. Just get it out.
Just do it. Yeah. It's you've always wanted to write. Try writing. Do it now. It's like, don't waste your time and be like, I should have done that during the quarantine. Because that's the bummer. You don't want to look back and be like, because once it gets busy, guys, we're going to be nuts again and no one's going to have time. So yeah, keep staying creative. I think that's such good advice. Any project coming up for Indian, East, Middle Eastern actors? We always have East Indian. I feel like we get that a lot. We have at least at least once a month. For a long time, we worked for IW Group, and that was our market for a really long time. We worked on East Indian, Chinese, Korean jobs a lot. So, but we're due for another Frank Mealy job, which for sure is going to have East Indian. Walmart does a lot of the stuff we've done for Walmart is East Indian, and most jobs now, a lot of them are all ethnicities. So, Kalini, are you seeing there's not a lot that fit your specs, maybe your age as well? Is it just you're not seeing a lot? I know it's still slow; it hasn't picked up tremendously, but. Have you guys felt like it's picked up a little bit? Have you guys felt like auditions are getting more and better? We have to follow Frameless Shot. He said, please follow me. That will make my year. Yes, I am half Indian. I just literally sent out a job for Pretty, who's Indian. Just like right before this, I just hit her up for something. So we do have it. And again, most of our jobs are all ethnicities. So yeah. What about kids? It says, outside of LA, smaller markets, how to be seen outside of LA.
Like San Diego or like.
Yeah, where's your smaller market, Kodya? Where are you? Like, yeah, talk about how small, like Frogtown, Illinois for the cricket spot. Like that's too small town, I don't know. But yeah.
But right now, because everything is self-taped and because you can film at home for certain jobs. I mean, it's kind of like the sky's the limit right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's so true. I think just most of ours are going back to here. We're going to send you the information. So yeah, I think everyone should be submitting on anything and everything and just say, hey, I live in Texas or I live wherever you really live so that they know. Whoa, that was a big bug that flew by me. Spokane? That's pretty big, right? Well, again, I think now you're good because it's like she said, there's a lot of jobs that it's like all at home. I hit up, we're looking for like young 18-year-olds for this one job, and I hit up like a bunch of kids I knew back in Long Island, and I was like, hey, don't worry, don't have to be an actor. Like I'm just, so there's a lot out there. Woman said Frogtown. It was weird. We did a cricket wireless job, and it was the strangest cities. It was very hard to cast in those. But we did it, but it was just cities we'd never heard of. Did we answer all questions? Are you guys, we almost said, are you guys still getting calls for family members? Yes, 100%, Daniel. Mom, dad, kids, sisters, grandma, grandpa, anybody that's social distancing. Everybody. Yeah, it's exciting. So definitely, and actually a director that you guys may have remembered, Dan, just booked a spot with his daughter, which is super cute. So there's a lot of people that are in the industry that were never on camera and now on camera too. So it's kind of cool, but lots of family members. So be ready to do it. And don't worry about if you're not a good actor. Nobody cares. Like we're fine. It's like we would rather have the real connection when it's a family thing. Like if you're playing video games or if you're cooking or right, T?
Yeah, I think including everybody, that's another thing when we're doing self-tapes and we ask for like the whole family to be playing or included together. Just make sure that that's happening and not like 3 of you guys are over here and then the other 3 are over here. Just make sure you guys are all included in what we're asking for. And just having fun together.
Exactly. I love it. Wait, someone else roles by myself, get representation, or reach out. The best way to now it's hard because you can't go out. Get an LA Casting account. I think LA Casting and Actors Access, you don't have to pay for those. Sometimes you can just start out by getting on those accounts. And then, did I see the rest of her question? Submit roles by myself, get representation, or reaching out to casting. She said, should I submit roles by myself or get representation or reach out to casting directors? All of the above.
Mm-hmm.
Right, T? What do you think?
Yeah, I think reaching out to casting directors and but submitting yourself right now, probably will be the most important, just because of the time. And I don't know if agencies are accepting new talent right now. Or like, is that a thing?
Danny Hoff said he wasn't, but Laura BBR said she was. Did Bicoastal say they were? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's just like just try all your avenues at this point. You have nothing to lose.
Yeah, and again, just get on those sites. The more you can get on those sites, the more you can see what's out there for you and your type. I think just get on them. Get on anything and everything you can. Get your name out there. Again, social media, we can't say that enough. Like, this is the time to just show your personality. So, any way that you can be creative. Do good things in the community, in the world. Matt Cannon, hey, we always give him a shout out. He helps with vets, and he helps with free COVID testings. He's always out in the community, and like, he's not only a great actor, he's a great person. And so just do stuff to stay involved and active, and all that stuff kind of get you out. And you never know who you're going to meet. I think I said this on my last live. The first time I met my agent was through like one of my customers, and I was waiting tables, and he never looked up. And the one day he looked up, he was like, "Oh, you're so positive. Are you an actor?" And then he was like, "You have so much good energy." And he's like, my friend's a casting director. Let me just pass your headshot. Do you have a headshot? And I ran in my car, and it was from Mary Claire Sweeters. And I went in with her, and she got me with the top agent. She's like, "Let me make a phone call. Hang on." And she got me in with a great agent. And so you just never know. Just like be out there and be present and sort of be real, because fake isn't fun, but real, and just present yourself, and just be, it's hard now because you can't go out. That's what the hard thing is. So I think you really do have to use social media.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. What you put out is what you're going to get back, in my opinion. If you continue to put out good energy and good things, and continue to focus on what it is you're trying to do, it has to come back to you. So I think that's the most important. Continue to put the energy out that you want back.
Exactly. That's why T and I are besties, and we're like sisters. It's like we have the same energy and the same vibe. We totally are powers. We believe in the power of the universe. We believe in whatever you put out, you're going to get back. And so if you can just like T said, just like, and also just like focus on yourself. I think that's important. Yeah. I think now is a time, of course, you want to give and do really cool things and give back to the world, but take this time. T's inspiring me. She's always doing really lots of like self-help, just focusing and making her life better and herself better. And that's the best you can do right now, is keep yourself in a great headspace. I was really proud talking to a producer last week. He was like, "How's your team doing?" And I'm like, "They're great. They're all doing great. They're taking care of themselves, and they're fasting and working out every day, and just like I was so proud of all of us, you, me, Mandy, Jana. We're all just like in a really good headspace. We haven't left this fall. I feel like it's just been good. And I think like just take this time to reach out and just be present with people. And don't give up, guys. I know it's a really hard time. I was thinking about that with like my Broadway friends and a lot of my theater friends. My heart is with you guys. It's just a hard time. But don't give up, and just keep being creative, and make this be it's funny. I always wanted to write a Broadway musical. And I'm like, I might just start writing a little bit. Take this time to just write. I say that, but then I didn't do my LinkedIn from a month ago. But I'm busy, guys. I promise I'm busy. And I have 2 kids. If I had no kids, I would be like, what should I do tonight? No, I'd say that and then I wouldn't. But just be creative and stay strong and stay as positive as you can. Guys, work out. I'm going to end out, I always give out like our shout outs. I'm going to end with workout every day. There was a couple of weeks ago where I didn't really work out, and I was in a funk, man. It was like just a 3-day, 4-day span, and I usually work out 6 days a week. And I'm telling you, the second I got back to my runs, I do 4 miles every day. My head was in a brilliant space. So make the time to get up early, get out there, even if it's just a walk. Just get your head in a good space, work out. That some doctor was saying on like with our COVID casting that that's the best way to stay healthy, is to work out and to eat healthy. So make good choices on a hot day.